What's up, Sabres? Welcome back to episode 8, Sabre TV.
I'm an anchor, Asatachi.
I'm also an anchor, Brett Schultz. This week we got a documentary episode for you.
What documentaries are we doing?
We got one on sleep deprivation.
Yep.
Got one on...
the Levee.
The Levee, there you go.
Yep.
And then one Target. Target did that
the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper for drunk driving and stuff. So yeah, we got those 3. Austin, you look a little tired today.
I was up late last night.
You know what? Me and my group, we did a little study on students with sleep deprivation. Here you go.
Yeah, that's why.
Only 8% of high school students get enough sleep per night.
I guess I'm not all that surprised by the statistic. I think kids try and jam too much in their day is probably the biggest problem that kids have. Procrastination, I would believe, would be ultimately the thing that staying up till 2 in the morning because they didn't get enough work time.
That's a pretty alarming statistic. Do I notice it in a day-to-day activity? I would not say that I would notice that, but 8% is an alarming statistic.
Well, I think that any teacher notices that kids are a little groggy in the morning and whatnot. I think that as a teacher with young children, I think I'm kind of groggy in the morning. So I think we're all dealing with the factor that we try and put too much in our day.
I believe the statistic is accurate, and I would imagine that most students don't get the required amount of sleep that their brains need.
Well, if only 8% of our high school students are getting enough sleep, then that means that, again, they're not performing up to their potential, and you know, that's pretty concerning as a teacher.
Seniors in high school are 20% more likely to have sleep deprivation than 9th graders.
I'd say in my experience teaching that seniors and juniors are probably the most sleep deprived. But for me that makes sense because at that age level you are more involved, you are more active in the school, and you have a heavier workload rather than easier lower level classes.
And I don't see this problem as prevalent with my 10th grade students as I do with my seniors.
Speaks to the preparation that's required for college because you're going to be involved in many things. You'll probably be working other jobs, and again the workload is going to be such that it's going to require less sleep and more work. So suck it up.
I think seniors are dealing with a whole different set of circumstances. Not only are they trying to finish out their high school career strong, and especially some of their more intense classes, but they're also trying to finish up college applications. They're looking at scholarship applications. Many of them have jobs that some of them might work 20 or 25 hours a week.
Directions between school, work, activities, friends, internet, Facebook, texting. There's a lot of things to pull kids' attention.
That like a junior or senior has, I think having extracurriculars and having the later games, the added responsibility of a job, I think, and then obviously the rigor of the classes.
Females tend to get more sleep than males per night.
Females tend to be, in general, better at multitasking and organization. So I think girls can do multiple things and be able to put them in different categories in their brain and function in a little bit better way. They like to organize calendars, understand kind of the big picture, what's looking at the week. They can plan ahead. I think boys fly by a little bit more by the seat of their pants. I think maturation rate plays a role in that as well. The likelihood is that boys, as they get older, would hopefully they would become better at time management as well.
But if I were going to say, you know, individual by individual, I would think that most of the individuals that have the chronic head bobbing, want to be face down after a test, those are usually the males and not as many females. I think that's probably accurate.
So Julie, when did you go to bed last night?
I went to bed at 4:30 last night.
And why did you go to bed at 4:30 last night?
I was doing homework and studying for finals.
I usually go to bed at about midnight during the week. It kind of varies from anywhere from 11:30 to 1, but 12 is a good average.
So on average, what time do you go to bed usually?
For like 12:31.
And then how do you function if you go to bed that late? Does the coffee help or?
Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee. Today I brought 2 cups. This is my second one.
The latest I've stayed up in high school would probably be about 2:30 when I had a lot of homework or a project or something. And then the latest I ever stayed up was I pulled an all-nighter in 6th grade to finish the Fractured Fairy Tale, but I don't really know if that counts.
Or even like after sporting games, I get home maybe 7:30, eat something, start my homework at 8, so that often pushes you very late and you have to give up sleep or some social that night or something.
The next segment was filmed on Halloween. It was actually a Grim Reaper walking around the school.
That's just scary.
Yeah.
That's just scary right there.
We don't want to give you any more details. We'll just let the documentary do that.
Well, what made you think of this idea? Me and the Target members attended a conference a couple weeks ago, and it just kind of got brought up as one of the ideas that they kind of just like pronounced, and we kind of decided, you know, that'd be a cool thing for Sartell-St.
An average drunk driver has driven drunk 80 times before his first arrest. So who do you think the Grim Reaper was?
I'm thinking it was Mr. Hacker, but it could have been anyone.
Yeah. This year, 10,839 people will die of drunk driving cases, once every 50 minutes. What did the black bracelets mean?
Basically what that signifies that the guys who were selected or the girls that were selected were dead, and that black bracelet just like kind of signaled those people up.
How did you decide to put the facts on the
necklaces?
Yeah.
Basically we just kind of thought of some random situations where kids would die due to drunk driving. So it's kind of a creative way just to kind of get the story out and just kind of have a cool little twist on it.
Okay. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
One in 3 people will be involved in an alcohol-related crash in their lifetime.
Target wants everyone to be safe, not just this school year, but forever. Thanks to all those who participated, especially Derek Mum, who set this up.
Alright, so the next one, it's about the levee that was being voted on. Do you know what the levee is?
No, I have no idea. Do you?
No. Good thing we got this video, I guess.
SHS, a beautiful place. 68% of you don't even know about the levee.
I don't know shit about the levee.
Levee? I don't know what that is.
What's the levee?
What's a levee? Isn't the levee like money for schools?
I don't know what a levee is.
You know nothing? Absolutely nothing.
News reporter on the scene. Got Jempsy right here. What do you know about the Sartell levee next week?
What?
What do you know about the levee that's gonna be happening next week?
I don't know anything.
All right, good enough. Got Jake Lark here, aka coolest kid in the high school. What do you know about the levee?
Well, I know that for every like $100,000 house in Sartell, the taxes would go up about $216.
The levee? I heard that it's trying to raise the cost per student, like as far as taxes go.
So like a referendum thing to the schools to see if we can get a new roof.
That's
boom.
And now, Brenda Steve,
But,
the
yeah.
principal of the
All
high
right.
school.
So today's November 8th, the day of the vote, and we were wondering if you voted today.
I did.
You did. You got the sticker on. Perfect. And what did you vote?
I voted yes.
Okay, perfect.
Both questions.
What were the two questions?
The first question is to increase our levy dollars to $700 per student from about $300 per student. And the second question is to $9 million bonding question to repair things, like our parking lot.
Yeah.
If you've ever driven through it.
That needs some help.
That needs some help. And our roof. So I voted yes to both.
To the polls to see what the voters think about the levy. We're here at the Sartell District Office on November 8th, 2011. I'm here with Miss Steinberg. We just bumped into her on her way into there, and she obviously voted. Is there any reason to why you voted?
I honestly felt it was important for our district to, as a community member, to come and vote, just because I felt that, I mean, without those funds, the things that we are already needing in our district, in our schools.
We're at Celebration Church on Tuesday, November 8th, and we're reporting on the referendum bill that is being voted on currently. And I'm here with Craig right now, and he just got done voting me into the community and to the students of Sartell High School.
Well, I think really what it means is the amount of money that's coming in. Times have changed. The buildings need some improvement. There's more money needed for students, for paper, for costs, for everything that's going on in the district right now. And there's a lot of expenses with that. And unfortunately, the referendum, is needed to increase the tax base so that we have more money for the students and for the school. And I think it's important either way you vote that at least you come out and exercise your right to vote.
Go for it.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I'm glad that the school got more money.
Yeah, my parents are kind of mad. They voted no.
Oh. This is good for the school.
Yeah, I suppose. Thanks for watching Sabre TV Episode 8. Tune in next week for Sabre TV Episode 9. More documentaries, more interesting stuff, including stuff on the basketball team, food wasting.
Recycling.
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff.
And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to YouTube, alright? Just search Sartell K-12 on YouTube and just subscribe our channel.
It'd really help us out. Or you can go to the school website and go ahead and just click the YouTube button. It'll take you right to the page.
And Brett, do you know how many people we have in the school?
I don't know, like 1,200 something.
And only 55 of them are subscribed to our YouTube.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
That is absolutely... What is wrong with you guys? Let's be honest.
It's so easy. Come on.
It's perfect.
See you next week.